Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. Last time... Oh hey, that grew. That did not grow last time. That grew this time. So last time we were working on some Thaumcraft stuff. We got the deconstruction table. Mostly because, well, we were waiting on our lasers to produce our first resonant machine frame, and, well, we got it. I have it right here in my inventory. Before we use it, I am going to scan it. That's something that I don't want to forget about. Also, just getting a little bit of wood, because I was running a little bit low on that stuff, but let's see. I can't scan them, can I? Oh, hey, I can scan the basic, but I can't scan the advanced. That's odd. Oh, well. I tried. That's the important part. So, today, we are going to be making the QED and expanding on our power and all of the good stuff. Hopefully. So, yeah, last time we made this guy, which, did I ever scan it? I don't even know if I scanned it. I did. Okay. Let's see, what else did we do? We started working with some Botania flowers, and I started making the redstone seeds, trying to get those to 10, 10, 10. That is one thing that I want to try to get done relatively soon. And what I've been doing is scanning the seeds. So this is a 555. We're slowly but surely getting there. And then I take some clippers and bone meal, and plant it, bone meal, and try to get it to take over here, and then I wait. Or I will use the bone meal, depends on my mood. And yeah, so trying to get this 10, 10, 10 just so we can get a nice field of redstone seeds. That'll be something that I will work on later. If we can get a nice field of redstone seeds, then we'll get more redstone, which is one of the biggest resources that I'm running out of. And then let's see, I got the white tulips, and I think it was the orange tulips that we needed. So I got both of those to mutate, and we have the mystical white flowers, as well as I can't take that up. The yellow, the blues, and the red mystical flowers. So I'm gonna have to pick this up with the pick. Not a problem though. So let's get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory. I need to go through my seeds and kind of make it a little bit nicer. We might make something for that today. I don't know yet. But anyways, let's throw the dirt in there. I don't have much podzol, but I did grow some spruce saplings between episodes so that we could get plenty of podzol. And let's see, we need 8 dirt. Something like that. So this should be good enough. I need one more. Literally one more. And now we can start working towards more stuff, more mystical flowers. So let's throw all the dyes in here. It's kind of handy to have a lot of the different dyes, I will say, but it's not going to be super important. So let me think. Let's sleep real quick so the bees continue doing their thing. Still no luck trying to get a pure common princess. But we're working on it. It's going to be a while. Honestly, eventually I'm going to make a bunch of beehives. Once we get power set up a little bit better and start working towards a few other more higher tier stuff, then things are going to be a lot nicer. We'll have a chance to like kind of take a break from a lot of the other stuff, a lot of the really monotonous stuff of, you know, trying to get resources and all that kind of stuff. I just said stuff a lot, but we'll kind of step away from that kind of thing and look towards getting more automation set up one of the biggest things that I'm working towards right now is trying to get power. Once we get power halfway decent, then we'll start auto spawning and auto killing things. That's one thing I want to do, is I want to deconstruct this guy because we don't really need this. That's going to be fun to do though. But anyways, let's focus on the mystical flowers first. So we look at the usage of the white flower seeds. We need green. Let's see, white and blue make a flower, and then isn't black? Okay, so white and blue make a flower. So we can put white here. We don't need the clippers right now, so let's put these back. Yeah, one of the other things I'm gonna have to do is organize my inventories. So we will put white here, and we'll put blue here, and we'll put some dirt there, or podzol rather. So actually, this is where we're going to put blue, but if we look at the usage for this, we need magenta, so blue and yellow, blue and red, and blue and white, plus blue and cactus seeds. So blue is kind of going to be the center of all this. So we'll worry about other things later. This one is not going to be. That'll be sand. So we'll just get red growing and yellow. Put the rest of the podzol in there and all that stuff. And I'll come back and deal with that later. So 10-10-10ing all the seeds is going to be something that I'm going to do eventually. But for right now, I don't really need to worry about it too much. Do I have cactus seeds? Ooh, I do not have cactus seeds. How do you get cactus seeds? So cactus seeds are poppies and sugarcane. That's kind of annoying. But I do have sugarcane and poppies. So we need 2 sand and a dirt. Do I have any sand just laying around? I do. Alright, so I'm going to make it easier. Actually, no, I'm going to put it over here. So we need a piece of dirt as well. And I'm going to make it easier. I can't, never mind. So we'll pick this up. I will move that. I will do most of this off camera, but sand, sand, dirt. I need the matic. And so sugarcanes and poppies will crossbreed into the cactus, because I don't believe I have any cactus seeds over here. So yeah, so I'll get that off camera. Kind of go from there. Cool, more honeycombs. That's good. So let's start working towards what we actually want to do today. So that is primarily we're going to be working towards the QED, and there's a couple more things that we're going to have to do with that. One of the biggest things is we still need a few. We need a few things. We might be able to get it pretty easily. We need a couple more ender pearls. Ideally, I could get like 5 ender pearls in total. So I have this common treasure. There's 1 ender pearl, so we can at least make the QED. And we have 4 uncommon treasures, and we got 2 more, so that's actually not too bad. So far, that is like the best way I have found. I'm gonna put the knowledge fragments in there. That's like the best way I have found to get more ender pearls right now. Relatively soon we're going to be auto spawning them, and that's the other thing that we're going to be working towards today. And I got a little bit of gold. So first things first, we need some nether quartz. And you might wonder, how do you get nether quartz in this? I don't think we have any right now. We need 2 ender pearls for right now. We'll use the others later. Also, we have a whole bunch of discoveries to do. Thaumcraft. Alright, let's do this, because autofill isn't enabled. I usually disable autofill because I don't typically like it. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. But all these discoveries, we're going to get a little bit of work. Hopefully, whoops, that's not 1, that's Q. Hopefully we don't have many problems with that, but we might. Alright, so we need a little bit more obsidian, which we should have plenty down here. Yeah. 8 obsidian should be good. And then we're going to need soul sand, which I went ahead and made a whole bunch of soul sand. I also made a good bit of clay. Not that we need clay right now, but it works. It's something that we're going to use. And we need to sift soul sand. So soul sand has pretty much a guaranteed drop of quartz. Actually, it is guaranteed. It is... I do have some nether quartz somewhere. It's not going to be in there because I've scanned it, so I have to have it somewhere. I might have already used it. Well, I don't know. Anyways, we just need... We need a good bit of it. So you know what? Let's make a machine. Let's make a automatic sieve. So that is going to be an electrum gear, some invar, and a silk mesh. Easy, easy, easy. At this point, that is super easy. So electrum, we just need 4 of this, a piece of a little bit of invar. How much invar do we actually need? 4 and 2 ingots. Or 2 nuggets, rather. And then silk mesh. So this is going to be super easy to get. I've had half a mind to replace our current sifting system with one that uses the automatic sieves instead of the those guys, but I don't think we will. On one hand, it would be easier. Also, something that we're probably going to do eventually is make another one of these, because these are super useful. I can just put a whole bunch of stuff in it, and it will automatically make all the things I need. So that's something that I'm probably going to do. Do I have anything over here cooking up? I don't think so. Sometimes I will just I'll just put stuff in here and cook things up, but it doesn't look like it. I don't know what's supposed to be in that chest. Alright, so let's see, we just need some string now, and we can make the auto sieve, the automatic sieve. So it's 9 string, let's just get it from in here. And yeah, so this is going to be a nice easy way to get more materials from like soul sand rather than doing it by hand. I just need to hook it up to power, and you know what, there's power right here, so might as well do that. And if we want to add speed upgrades or any upgrades to that, there's a fortune upgrade and there's speed upgrades. Speed upgrades require either dark steel and redstone alloy and vibrant alloy. Once we get a lot of ender pearls, vibrant alloy actually isn't too bad, other than it takes redstone. But it's better than this, because electrotine is kind of a pain. But then the fortune upgrades are actually super easy. Just a little bit of electrum, invar, and a diamond. So we have quite a bit of nether quartz. We need a little bit more though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we need just 4 more. And hopefully we'll get a gas tier out of this. That's the other thing that I'm hoping to get. Gas tiers are relatively rare. I think it's like a 2% drop chance. But if we can get one, then we can get auto spawning up and running here very soon. And that's what I want. So let's get the quartz. I'm going to stick the rest of the quartz. I don't think there's anything over here for that. But there is one. There is a spot right there. So we'll put another quartz there. Now we need to burn this quartz. And the way you do that is you cook it up. So, not the pulverizer, redstone furnace. And then we just need to make some ender infused obsidian. And the next thing we're going to need for this 4 diamonds. And we should be able to make pretty much everything. Now there's one last thing that we need to make, and it's going to require a piece of redstone, a piece of iron, and a piece of rose red. Luckily we have a little bit of that, so we're going to get this cooking up. We're going to be making some wire. So put this all in there, you get red pipe wire. Once the lasers start, it doesn't take very long. It's super easy to make. And then we take 1 red pipe wire and 1 redstone chipset, and we put it in here and we make a basic gate. We actually need 2 of these recipes. And this is another one that's not too bad to do. So we'll let that cook, and we'll start making all the other things we need. So, piece of ender infused obsidian. Makes the diamond etch computational thing. Scan everything you can. We need all of this stuff. And so the QED, we have everything. That is a huge gain. And then this, we're just waiting on the 2 basic gates. Which should be cooked up right now. That was like exactly. So we're gonna take this back over here, and we're gonna make. We're only gonna be making 1 of these enderflux things for now, but enderflux crystals. That's what they're called. But honestly, we don't need that many. So we're gonna set this up. I don't know that we're going to need all that many at any point, so let's just put it over here. This does not require power or anything, so it's kind of nice. Let's move this over 1, and here we go. We have the QED now. So why did we make this? Well, I'm surprised I don't have that. We need a transfer. We need a node that is energy. These things are only made in the QED, and it's required to upgrade your generators to the next tier. Now, the only bad thing about this is it requires a lot of redstone. We're going to need, alright, so we need 3 speed upgrades, so we need 5 speed upgrades. Speed upgrades require 4 blocks, so we need 8 blocks of redstone, 12 blocks, 18 blocks of redstone. So let's see if we have that. I don't know that we do. Let's see. Just take all of the redstone right now. So yeah, we don't have it. So I'm going to make 7 blocks. And we're going to stick the blocks of redstone in here for right now. And we'll come back to that later. But for the time being, we can go kill a zombie pigman. In fact, have I scanned one? I don't know that I've ever scanned a zombie pigman. Let's do that now. Also, I discovered... Also, let's kill him. Ow. Zombie pigman's hurt. I did discover that I didn't have all of the aspects. There was one I was missing, which was Tempest, which is time, just void and ordo. Pretty easy to do. It's just I never had, so I wanted to mention that just because. So let's put the gold nugget in here. Oh, there's where my nether quartz is. We'll take that out and we'll put it up here. I forgot I put it in there. Alright, so did we get any? Not yet. So the next thing I want to do today is I have 5 machine frames that I made up, and we're going to make a couple of new machines. So one of the first ones we're going to do is the grinder. So the grinder and the auto spawner, and then the slice and splice, soul binder, and experience obelisk. They all require machine chassis, which I kind of forgot about. So we're going to need signalum, we're going to need redstone chipsets. How many of... Okay, so we need 5. We need 10 capacitors, so we need 20 redstone. We have 5. So we need 15. So let's get that cooking up. Let's see, what else do we need? We need signalum. We're gonna need, let's see, 4 times 10, so we need 40 nuggets. So 1 more ingot will be enough. Alright, we have that. We're going to need, let's see, iron bars don't matter. We're going to need lapis electron tubes. We're going to need 10 of those. I believe I have a few already. I have 1. Well, they make recipes of 2, so we're going to need 6 redstone. Yeah, 6 will be good. And we're going to need... just grab a stack of lapis. Alright, and something like this. We'll make those pretty easily. So that's for the capacitors. We need the lumium and then iron bars. So most of that is pretty easy. Do we have lumium? We do not. We don't have any lumium. Wow. Luckily, that's super easy to make, especially since we have access to the not only induction smelters. You can make the lumium blend. That's kind of a pain. You can also do it in alloy smelter. I believe it requires a lot more RF, maybe. But we need 10 ingots of that. So let's just make, let's see, 16 would make a stack. And it is, why can't I remember what the recipe for aluminum is? Alright, so if we take 16 of this, we're going to need 48 tin and 16 silver. Where is silver? Alright, so easy enough. We'll get this cooking. To have extra lumium is actually going to be nice for us, so who cares? I can just let this go. It's going to use power, but I have a good bit of power. Luckily, the reactor here outputs a lot of EU, more than I'm using. But that is being transferred to this guy right here. So one of the next things that we're going to be doing, other than... So, like, the next goal is to get Enderman. Once we get an Enderman spawner, auto spawner, we will be able to make a lot of stuff. Ender pearls are used for a lot of things, and I was originally going to go to the end and do this, but the only ways to really transport things back to the overworld is really, really, really annoying, because it all requires resonant machine frames. See, dimensional transceivers, vibrant crystals. This one is a little bit more doable, but it's really not worth it. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to make a farm in the end. We could do a vanilla farm, but Alright, so this is going to make 4. God, that's so slow. Eventually we can speed that up with capacitors. Yeah, so there's 4. 2 more recipes worth. And we're almost done with that. So, one of the next things that we're going to be working towards, so we're going to need, in order to get the auto spawner, we're going to need a Z-Logic controller, which requires a slice and splice. So we're going to make this guy first. We're also going to need some solarium. Shears, iron axe, that's pretty easy. We're also going to need some heads. Specifically, we're going to need 1 of each. And that's kind of a pain. We're also going to need solarium and energetic alloy. So let's take a look at some of the other stuff we can do. So fluid conduits. This is something we can work towards. We need conduit binder, which requires stone dust, requires electrical steel. Actually, I can do that. And then compressed sawdust. So let's go get some sawdust. 2 compressed sawdust should be all we need. So it's like that. And put that all back in there. We're going to need more in a little bit for the plastic, because we're going to need 4 sheets of plastic. But conduit binder requires stone dust, which we have plenty of, and then electrical steel. Electrical steel is silicon. Where is it? So electrical steel is silicon and iron. Silicon can be taken from clay with an 80% chance, redstone with an 80% chance, or sand from a 50% chance. So let's come over here, grind up some sand, and we'll make some solarium here in a little bit as well. I'm going to start pulverizing some more cobblestone, because we're going to need a lot of sand. And honestly, one of these days, I will also be making a cobbleworks, as they're called. Essentially just a cobblestone processing center. Requires a bunch of machines that I don't necessarily have right now, but you know what, let's just take the entire stack, and we're going to do 16? Yeah, 16 soul sand, solarium, sounds good. So, yeah. Kind of the progress I'm thinking is we're going to be using, we're going to get an Enderman's farm. We'll just deconstruct this, we'll build out this platform a little bit, and have an area for an auto spawner to spawn Enderman, and an area with, eventually it's going to be a cursed earth spawner. For now, it's just going to be a dark room, where we're going to get the mob essence to power the auto spawner. Now, that is going to be for Enderman at first, so that we can get more Ender Pearls, so that we can do more of that stuff. And then eventually we're going to start focusing more on, hey, we got the silicon. So we need some steel. We're going to be focusing on a couple of different mobs that we're going to have to go search for. Now, there are ways around it. So the 2 mobs that I want is a basalt and a blitz. Now, blitzes are found in forest biomes, I believe, forest and plains. However, pretty much everything is deep ocean. In single player, if you go far enough, you will find some islands in the ocean that will have various things. So like you can find different islands of forests and all that kind of fun stuff, and you could potentially get blitzes. Blitzes is the main one because we need. Let's just get a stack and we'll split it up in our inventory. Blitzes are the main ones because in order to get pretty much anything hardened. Not hardened, the redstone flux ducts. Basically anything of this capacity, the electrum tier. What are they called? So redstone energy cells. These guys are a pain but they're not bad. It's just electrum, hardened glass, and diamond. But the let's just look up flux ducts because I don't remember what they're called. These guys, redstone energy flux ducts. In order to make these, you need a rothium dust, which is blitz powder. Well, if I can get blitzes, then I can get the blitz rods, and blitz rods you can pulverize and get niter. Or if you want the rothium dust, you need to get blitz powder from sand and redstone. So it's either a lot of redstone or you find blitzes. Now you're not really supposed to find the blitzes. There's not. This is all supposed to be ocean, I believe, but there are areas. There's little pockets where there is. We need to make soul sand. Solarium is gold ingots and soul sand. But there are little pockets where there are the islands of like plains and that kind of stuff, and that's where we're gonna find the blitzes. Basalts are used for the resonant versions. So resonant flux ducts require pyrotheum dust, which is basalt powder, which again is pulverized obsidian with redstone, or you can find a basalt. I don't know that we're going to be able to find basalts, but we'll get to that point when we do. That's not a major concern at this point. So let's go up here. We should be able to make a lot of the stuff. So aluminum ingots. All right, first of all, signalum, redstone chipsets. We need to get the rest of these, and then we'll grab the small stone, or not small stone, the stone dust out of this chest. We're gonna need 6. So it's not very much to get the conduit binder, but it's enough. And what we're gonna do is make a whole bunch of basic capacitors, machine frames, aluminum, and then we need iron bars. We don't have enough, of course. So there's 2 machine frames. Or machine chassis. Let's get some iron, and we'll make the rest of them. So nothing too bad. And there we go. So we have a little bit extra aluminum, that's fine. While we're here, let's go ahead and make the conduit binder. Composite. But let's see. Electrical steel can go there. Aluminum. And yeah. Honestly, I should probably just cook up the in-bar blend. I don't know that we'll need it. Let's just do it right. That's a pulverizer. That's just going to pulverize it right back. So let's do it over here. So in order to get any of the stuff that I want, we're going to need solarium. And this is going to be done soon enough, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But let's go ahead and cook up the in-bar blend, and then we'll cook up the binder composite as well. And we can start working on these machines. So one that I want that's kind of just for me, I have 57 levels on me. I want an experience obelisk. It is going to require energetic alloy, which we don't have. This is also going to make a stack of binder, which I don't think the binder composite's used for anything, is it? Or sorry, it's going to make a half stack. Close enough. Binder composite is used for a lot of stuff, but not much that we're going to be using all that much. Ender IO is incredibly expensive in this pack because it is very useful, but pretty much whenever it's going to be needed is when we're going to use it. Any other time, we're not. We're not going to go close to it. So let's actually take this out. We'll continue that in a moment. We just need one vibrant alloy, not vibrant alloy, energetic alloy, which is gold, redstone, and glowstone. So we'll put this stuff in here. And yeah, so we're going to be making the experience obelisk. That's not too bad. That's 5 solarium. Soul binder. This is going to be an issue because we need creeper heads. So what's going to be the best way to do that? I'm trying to think. Is there a recipe for the creeper head? Wither skeleton skull. Otherwise, no. Alright, so let's do something crazy. Let's come over here and let's break some torches. Just a little bit, just so there's a little bit of darkness. We can control it, and we'll see if anything spawns over there. We'll kill them. Now, this guy isn't a bad sword. But if we want beheading, I have to remember what it is. I think it's a piston and an ender pearl. If that's the case, I also don't know, to be perfectly honest, if we have... hey, 3 temperate. I can take those. Actually, no, I can't. Because this requires normal temperate fluid ducts, which, yeah. So where is that book? I forgot what I was looking for, to be perfectly honest. And I'll see the normal book. So I'm not going to worry about it. I believe it requires, like, I'm 95% sure it requires an ender pearl and a piston. Oh, that couldn't do anything, so let's just do that again. Alright, so... you know what? I should scan this stuff. And hopefully get some good things out of it. So... yeah, we're going to need a creeper head. That's going to be an issue. And then the Enderman head. I don't think we have that either. That is for the soul binder, which we need... why do we need the soul binder? Actually, I don't know. I think I was going to make the soul binder just because it's one of the other Ender IO machines. Soul binders are used for vibrant crystals, and I want to say that's used in some stuff. But I don't know. So let's get rid of that darkness, and we'll worry about that later. So F7. Wait, I turned it off, didn't I? There we go. So let's make sure that's well lit. Now, we can go ahead and get some crop sticks going here, here, and here, and here. And let's see how the bees are doing. I just need more honeycombs. Eventually what we'll do is we'll just make a ton of bees. That'll probably be the easiest way to go about that. But anyways, back to what we were working on. The soul binder is not a crucial thing. And the slice and splice requires any head. We are going to need a zombie head though, so let's go ahead and get that. And I know I have some heads. I do have an Enderman head. Okay, I got that somehow. I have a whole bunch of zombie heads, but zombie heads are super useful, so I don't really want to use that. So let's get the vibrant alloy. I keep going the vibrant. It's the energetic alloy. And let's see, pulverizer. No, I don't want to do that. We'll take the sand and the dust downstairs. I'll do that in a little bit anyways. So let's go ahead and start making some stuff. So the first thing we're going to make is the experience obelisk, which requires an experience rod. Let's make sure everything is... I never scanned dust. Oh, I guess I can't. So there's the experience rod. So this thing, you can gain levels and transfer levels to a tank. But what I want to do is put a machine chassis and make an experience obelisk. And I'm going to put this down for now. Where would be a good spot? Right here. And transfer all my levels to it. So it's storing 57 levels. If I die, doesn't matter. So next is the slice and splice. We're going to need iron axe and some shears. We're going to need 5 iron. Easy, easy. And I have sticks on me, so let's make the iron axe and the shears. So axe, shears, solarium, and then the skeleton head. We'll make the slice and splice. Once again, let's scan that. And this guy requires power, so let's bring him over here. I'm going to be reworking power fairly soon, so let's just put him here. He'll gain power. He does need some sort of axe and some shears. So shears, we can use the normal ones, right? I think they have standard durability, but axes, we can't use iron axes. We could use a wooden axe. That has durability of, or we could use a stone axe. I think we'll use a stone axe, yeah. And then some shears. And some mod packs that kind of force you to use Tinker's tools. You have to get creative with what kind of axe you use. I know one that I found in the past that works is, oh, why am I blanking? It's the one that does the thing. Mana Steel is usually one that's not really messed with, but shears and an axe. Now I want to get some more. Let's do that much, and hopefully we'll get some silicon. So we just need 1 for right now. We put zombie. Actually, we need 2. That's right. Cool. So if we want to get the auto spawner, we're gonna need this guy. Just 2 more solarium, and then a piece of redstone, and I'll let it do its thing. So it's just a piece. Cool. So we'll do that, and it'll do its thing. It'll take a little bit, but not too bad. So we got the slice and splice, we got the experience obelisk. Soulbinder is gonna have to wait until we get creeper heads. There's a Z-Logic controller. Our things take a little bit of durability. Let's scan that and get some stuff out of it. The only thing left is to make the grinder and the auto spawner. Auto spawner is not too bad. We have everything. We just need some plastic sheets. And the grinder, we need the ender, which is dark steel, which is obsidian, iron, coal powder. I'll make a decent amount of that relatively soon. Hey, look, nether wart. And then this fluid conduit, which we are working towards. The servos aren't bad. We can make that. Do I have any iron nuggets in here? How about in here? No. But piece of glass. Alright, so we can make most of the stuff. So let's go ahead and get most of the stuff ready. And then what I'm going to do is call the episode and make the rocket fuel. Try to get a gas tier. That's an important piece that we need. What was it I need to do over here? I need some obsidian, and I need to grab some more redstone. So let's grab the obsidian. We need dark steel. We need 2 pieces of this, so we need 2 obsidian, and then we need hardened glass, which would be, how much do we need? 2 pieces. Is there anything else that requires it? No. So we should be good with this. So we need a piece of redstone, a piece of coal, 2 pieces of coal, 2 pieces of iron. And I'll get most of the other stuff if I need it off camera. But we're going to pulverize the obsidian. We also need lead. No, not all the obsidian, actually. And we're going to pulverize the coal. But yeah, I need 2 pieces of lead. And we should be good to go. So let's try to make most of the stuff, and then we will come back when I have rocket fuel. So I'll need to make more rocket fuel. It's kind of annoying to make. It's not that bad. Oh, I guess we only need to do that once, but it doesn't hurt to have more. So 2 obsidian, 2 iron, and 2 pulverized coal. We'll give you the dark steel, and then we need the servo. Just something like, what's the servo? How do you make servos? I can never remember. It's the other way around. So there's the 2 servos. What else do we need for this? We need copper plates and a piece of glass. So do I have any copper plates left? I do. Is it just 2? Yes. Then a piece of glass. This is making the dark steel. Then we need books and 2 pieces of electrical steel. Do I still have any electrical steel? I feel like I would. But yeah, so this should be pretty easy from here on out. Just gotta wait for this. And then I'll make the plastic. I've done that off camera before. So, I mean, I've done that on camera. I've also done it off camera. But we'll get that going. Do we have the electrical steel? We do. So we just need, what, like 2 pieces of it? And then 2 books. All of it's pretty easy. Other than leather, what's the recipe? What's a good recipe for leather? Sawmill, any leather armor. Otherwise, yeah. But we have 1 book, and here's some leather. We can get another book. And we just need some sugarcane, which should be in here. No, I don't want sugar, I want books. You don't make books with books. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. I think the auto spawner requires magma cream, which is also really easy. We have slime balls. We've had that for a while. We just go over here, get some blaze powder. There's the magma cream. Let's see. Let's put iron nuggets in there. And dark steel should be done. So we have everything we need except for food, 1, but except for the plastic, I do believe. So let's kind of make sure. So there's the ender. Hardened glass, 2 copper plates, and then a piece of glass gets that, 2 servos, and some conduit binder gets these guys. I should be scanning most of the stuff because, well, it's good. So, I've never scanned a glowstone block, never scanned a book. Hardened glass? These guys? Cool. So, let's see. The grinder requires fluid conduit, the 2 books, the ender, and electrical steel, and then the 2 plastic sheets, and then this guy requires nether wart, magma cream, and then 2 emeralds. So I'll grab the 2 emeralds, we'll put all that in the chest, and then I'm going to call the episode here. We got a lot done today, which is nice. We need more redstone. We need... I'm going to get some plastic off camera. We need 2 more ender pearls, and then we can go ahead and get... once we get the gas here, we can make a safari net. And the safari net will let us capture whatever mobs we want to auto spawn, and we're going to capture a Enderman. The way we're going to do that is kind of cool, so that'll be fun. It's actually really easy. It's the Skyblock way. But for the most part, we're pretty much ready to start killing Endermen en masse. The only big thing is getting the gas tier and getting the last 2 ender pearls, which I'm going to watch out for mobs that survive the fall, and basically they're Thaumcraft mobs, so the Thaumcraft mobs, when they fall, we'll kill them, try to get some more ender pearls. I'll probably stop opening the treasures on camera, but as soon as we get 2 more ender pearls, then we'll be good. Waiting for some more redstone. I'm going to continue farming. Let's see if anything's grown out of curiosity. Nope, not here. We have green, magenta, and that's blue. It's cool. We've gotten a couple of them, and then those guys grew, so that's cool. Bees are doing their thing. I will continue working on them. And yeah, we'll deal with Thaumcraft stuff later. I don't feel like doing that today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. We got a lot done, so that was great. I'm going to do some prep work for next time, and the plan will be to start auto-spawning Endermen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!